Welcome back to my channel. I'm Asia Tisdale, a marriage and family therapist associate at the Live Center in Dallas, Texas. Today I'm going to be addressing how social media can be detrimental for your mental health. As always, make sure that you subscribe as well as hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I post a video. Without further ado, let's get started. Nowadays, everyone has social media, and we look at social media for the news. We use it when we want to reach out to people. If we meet a new person, instead of exchanging contact information like phone numbers or emails, nowadays you may say, what's your Instagram? Or hey, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, be my friend on Facebook, or whatever the case may be. And that's your way of keeping in contact with other people. Additionally, when it comes to businesses, you may trust a business more if they have a social media presence, if they have a certain amount of followers. You're wanting to see what are their followers talking about their products, or what does their food look like, or whatever the case may be. And with this, a lot of people have social media. And if you meet somebody who doesn't have social media, you may be less likely to trust them. Why? Because social media is everywhere, but that can also negatively affect your mental health. So one of the reasons that you might have experienced, I know I've experienced it myself, is that comparison is the thief of joy. You might have heard that quote before, but it truly is. As you're scrolling through social media, you may see this person win an award, this person is pregnant, this person is engaged, this person that just got a promotion, this person just got a new outfit, this person went out the country, whatever. And it just seems like everybody, every time you get on social media, is someone new, whether it's a celebrity or something you know, or just a random follower you have, or someone you're randomly following, is accomplishing something great. Whether it may be a dream of yours, or it may be somebody's going to a country that you never even heard of or don't even care about going to, but it just seems cool. Why? Because social media is not a real place, first of all. It is a place where people are going to post only their accomplishments. They're not going to post the struggles that they endure. And some people do for encouragement purposes, but most people are not posting the struggles that they endure. They're not posting the argument with their partner. They're only posting, oh, look at us for Valentine's Day, we're so happy. They're not posting how they struggled and how they went without eating for so long in order to get to that destination, in order to go to the Caribbean, or in order to go to whatever country they're in. They're only posting, look at me, I am on this plane and I'm going at this place. So keep that in mind as you're going through social media, as you're scrolling, because it can lead to feelings of low self-esteem. It can lead to confidence issues, to feeling like you're not on track. It can lead to even suicidal ideation. And if you are experiencing these thoughts of suicide or low self-esteem, if you're finding that you're just, after you scroll on social media, you're just not happy, you feel really, really down, and you're talking down on yourself, I highly encourage that you would go seek out therapy. Find a therapist in your area. I have a video that I'll link here on ways that you can find a therapist in your area. And if you are in Texas, I'm a marriage and family therapist that is licensed in the state of Texas, or have a provisional license in the state of Texas. I am accepting clients, so feel free to reach out to me as well. One of the other ways that social media can be detrimental to your mental health, which can also lead to low self-esteem as well as thoughts of suicide, is the trolling comments. The trolling comments and the cyberbullying. And this doesn't just happen to people in high school and teens in middle school. This also happens to adults. So it's something to take serious. And if you've ever felt that way, I strongly encourage you to get off social media. It's okay to take a break from social media. It's okay to not even have social media if you feel like it's something that is causing you to feel negatively about yourself, or experiencing negative mental health symptoms. Once again, reach out to a mental health provider. But I scroll through Twitter or X now, and I will see if someone is disagreeing with a comment. Instead of just being like, okay, well, you're entitled to your opinion, this is how I feel, move on about their day. They are just calling them all sorts of names and going to their profile picture and making comments about the way that they look and talking about family members and all this stuff. And it's terrible. And if you're constantly consuming that, especially if it's directed towards you, what do you think that's doing to your mental health? It can alter the way that you view yourself. So once again, I strongly encourage that you would take time off of social media, and If we all practice loving one another, if we all practice positivity, then we can make social media a safer, more enjoyable place for everyone. Additionally, something else that can negatively affect your mental health is the amount of negative information we consume. As the saying goes, bad news travels faster than good news. So when you go on social media, you are seeing the drama between people. Right now, the trending thing is the beef between rappers Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. So as I'm scrolling through X, which, everyone gets on social media, like I mentioned before, I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing people talking about each other because they're on Nicki's side and somebody else is on Meg Thee Stallion's side, and they're talking bad about each other, and it's just one thing after another. And now that's not as serious of an issue as, some of the other negative things that we consume. For example, the war that's going on in Israel. That's a very important topic. However, consuming that constantly can negatively alter your mood, can negatively alter your mental health. And so, yes, we do need to bring awareness to issues such as this, more than issues between Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. However, it's okay to take a break. We need to take breaks because we cannot help other people if we are not helping ourselves. If we are just like when you're on a plane and they say put the oxygen mask on yourself first and then help other people, the same rules apply. We have to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves mentally in order to be able to raise awareness to other people. That's how you get burnt out, if you are not taking care of yourself mentally. So it is okay to log off of social media, to not consume that all the time, because you will burn out from it. So, but let it be known, yes, we do need to raise awareness for issues such as the war in Israel. But when you're constantly consuming negative things like wars, like shootings that's going on, like different things, it heightens your stress. And when the stress hormones in your body are constantly going, then they, for lack of better words, they get messed up. And so then when you're constantly at a heightened state, it doesn't allow you to calm back down, which can lead to physical health issues. It can lead to things like heart attacks, headaches. It can lead to body aches and things like that. So that's why, another reason why I say it's important for us to make sure that we are calming ourselves down. Consume something funny. Go for a walk. Get off social media altogether. Meditate, stretch, work your body out. Eat healthy as well, so that your body can calm down. Because being at a constant heightened stage, it's just not good for your mental or physical health. The last thing that I want to talk about is the instant gratification that you get when you are constantly scrolling on social media. Every couple seconds when you refresh or as you're just scrolling up, you're consuming new information. And it could be something exciting, or it could be like drama, or it could be something comedic. It could be something that makes you like, wow, seeing a friend from high school who has done this amazing thing. But it's releasing dopamine in your brain, which is a reward system. So it can create an addiction. That's why you see a lot of people, particularly teens and young adults, who cannot get off social media. If you have to wait for something, what's the first thing you do? Or at least for me, I will admit myself, I go grab my phone to scroll on social media or to find something to do on my phone, because we are constantly looking for something to do. You might have actually realized that you are now impatient. You don't like waiting. When you're waiting in line, you're like, oh my gosh, it just taking so long, because we are, after consuming social media, we're so used to having something quick, fast, in a hurry. If your Wi-Fi is slow, you're getting frustrated. If you're having to wait in line, you're getting frustrated, because when you go on social media, you don't have to wait. If you want new content, new material, you just keep scrolling. So that is something also to keep in mind. And it can lead to lack of productivity, because how many times have you been supposed to be doing something and you end up on social media instead? Don't know how. I don't know how you ended up on social media. I don't know how I ever end up on social media. I go to my phone to look up one thing to be productive and wind up on Instagram or X. Crazy, right? But it happens. So now, with all of that being said, I would like to know, what are the ways that you have found social media to be negatively impacting you? And what are the things that you do, if anything, to help bring you back, to help make you feel better? I hope that you learned something from this video, and I hope that we all can take time off of social media. That includes YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, whatever else. Take some time off. It's good for you, especially before you go to sleep, because it can negatively affect your sleep cycle. So take an hour a day where you're not consuming any type of content on social media, and just meditate, spend time with family, spend time with friends, just relax and be to yourself, and see if you have experienced some improvement in your mental health, in your body, physically and mentally. Additionally, of course, I'm going to always encourage you to seek out a therapist. That is all that I have for today, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and please share it and send it to a friend.